Marissa. It is the 27th of the 7th month of this year, and I thought I would do a bit of a vlog. So, yeah, I'm doing this vlog because we haven't really caught up at all lately. Like, we caught up once and we started watching Lord of the Rings last week. I got it right. Anyway, and I think with you having to do your schoolwork and me starting TAFE up again and having to do my schoolwork, we've not been able to talk on Skype lately. So I thought I'd do this vlog because I can. I can. And I thought I'd let you know what I've been up to. As you know, I've been to AvCon, which you probably haven't seen. It's all the stuff because it was late at night when we watched Lord of the Rings and I didn't really show any of it to you properly. So, without further ado, I'm going to show you all the things I got from AvCon, and then I'm going to talk about Dave, more rant, but talk about it I guess. Anyway, the first thing I got from AvCon, and you know me, I'm very picky with whatever I buy. It takes me forever to buy something. I got these little Charmander earrings. I think I told you about them, but who cares if I did or not. But anyway, I think I did because I think I remember you saying they'd match my shoes perfectly. Yeah, who cares? I'm showing them again anyway because of better lighting and better quality, and yeah. I also got these braces which have little Pikachu faces on them, as you can see. Happy Pikachu and sad Pikachu and shocked Pikachu and mad Pikachu. But it has a bunch of Pikachu faces. And then I got this cuddly little plush new for, I can't remember, but it's, as you know, you gave me the Charizard plush, which I'm pretty sure it was from Game Traders, because I saw them at Game Traders. Anyway, you gave me the Charizard plush, and then I got the Jolteon, and I got this one, and all of them are from Game Traders, and they are so soft and cuddly. Like, I love these things. Yes, I am 5 years old and trying to collect all 151 plush form Pokemon. Anyway, and then I also got Back to the Future, the video game, which I'm pretty sure I've lost the cover to already. Anyway, this cost me $5, and when I wanted to buy it before, it would have been like $15 to $20 something. So I'm really excited about that purchase. And looking around, I think that's about all. Also, I'm getting an Everdrive card. I mean, not Everdrive card, that's what I want. I'm getting a new R4 card for my DS, so I can back up my games, yeah, that I already have. But it's really good because it has a Game Boy emulator on it, and a NES emulator already on it, so I'll be able to emulate those games on my DS. And there are people talking and I can hear them! Yeah, on to school. The first week of school back, I've been bombarded. So the first week of school, TAFE, whatever you want to call it, was last week. And I've just started this week. And last week was pretty full on because they gave us all these assignments that we have to do and have in. And it's crazy. And I have to do an oral presentation. And it's crazy because I'll have to do an oral presentation as well for my environmental subject thing I can't remember the name of. There is also a task, I think it's called task. I think it's called CAST. It's like creating and using spreadsheets or something. I'm doing spreadsheets, which they give you this big detailed book about. There's an assignment for that I have to have in this week. And then I have to have my, I forgot what it's called. It's such a weird name. It's, you know, all the accounting stuff, the accounts stuff that's to do with food and hospitality. I have to do that. And it is hard. Like, I swear, they gave us this one sheet of paper to do. And you know me, I'm terrible with numbers. And everybody around me is just like, oh yeah, I know how to do this, this is so easy. And they're just like flying through it around me, and then I'm left with this sheet of paper in front of me, and I'm like, I still don't know what to do, I still don't know how to get all this done. And my processing speed is half that of the average person, so I have to end up bringing my sheet home and saying to Mum, will you please work through this with me so I can understand it. So for half the lesson it's just like, what am I doing? I feel like the biggest, stupidest person ever. Actually, when I didn't know what to do, I wrote down in my journal a bunch of things. So I was sitting there a bit stumped and not knowing exactly what I was doing. And you know me, I'm a bit shy to put up my hand on like the first question saying, I don't understand what I'm doing. Because they explain it, but I still don't understand it properly. Because my brain works in a different way to other people's. But anyway, so I was like going through this, and I kind of answered the ones I thought I could answer, and then I didn't have a calculator because I didn't have a smartphone like everyone else. And so on my phone I'm trying to do this math working out, and it's not working because it comes to percentages. Just like my phone can't do percentages at all. It's not smart enough. It was a $40 cheap flip phone. Anyway, so I started scrolling down these little notes in my book. And I put a need to list. I put need to work on math skills. Write a book about hating math. Then I wrote buy a calculator. And then I also wrote figure out the dyslexic way of answering the questions, and then I'm like, buy the course book or print it out. And then I'm writing, stop putting self down about math skills because I'm just sitting there telling myself I'm terrible at this. And then I'm like, it's funny because I'm kind of doing this one now. It's like, make a ranting YouTube video about how math makes me feel. But I'm not really going to rant because I don't do ranting very well, I don't think. This isn't all about math. This is just about my date taste. Anyway, so what do you do when you're stumped on what to do? You start drawing random pictures. That's always the way. But I went to the shops today. My goal is organisation and learning how to do things properly and to be the perfect student this term, semester, whatever you call it. So instead of using my art diary that I bought for art, paper, sketches stuff, I brought myself this nice, lovely, big, hardbound notebook so that I can do my notes properly now. See, it's rock hard. And then I brought myself this folder so that I can put everything in here, because before I just had this sheet of paper that I folded up and shoved everything in, and it was like that thick already. So I know I need a folder. So as you can see, my timetable is there. This is the most hard to work out timetable there ever was. Like, they don't even have room numbers on some of them. And today, they said it said I was in room MDW. I didn't know where MDW was. So I asked, and I go to the wrong building to start off with. I turn up there 20 minutes late. Like, it wasn't even worth me going into the TAFE really today. But I turn up there 20 minutes late, halfway through the start of this new lecture that we're doing. And it's like an introduction thing, so it's okay. And it's just like, I'm just gonna sit here and be quiet. But it was in this massive seminar room, so everything was dark and black, and it's just like, am I in the right place? But it was like, just like looking around thinking, okay, who do I recognize? And I like mushed a bunch of different classes together into the same lecture hall. So I'm like, where's the face that I know? And then I see Hannah, which is a girl in my class. and she's like there with her interpreter because she's deaf, so she has an interpreter. I'm like, alright, I'm in the right class, and I kind of just awkwardly sit on the chair closest to where I am and kind of sidle in without anybody knowing, and then I just see the lecturer look at me and she's like, not here, don't look at me. Anyway, after that I had some lunch and I talked to people for a while, and I figured out how to finally get, I had trouble getting onto their TAFE website thing from home. Turns out I was doing it wrong. Yeah, so now I can get onto the TAFE website from home, and I'm able to print all the stuff I'm told to print off from home, and I can do it all properly. So there we go, I win. I'm going to be more organised. I'm feeling slightly more confident about this, and I hope I go well tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day. So hard already. It's mind-bogglingly blah. Like, look how much writing I've done for this one. It's craziness. That is first week of school, TAFE, whatever you want to call it, and the first day of TAFE back. And oh yeah, I haven't even told you anything about what we cooked. So I learned how to temper chocolate, and I made these little ramekin-y things. Mine were the Irish ones. So I'll insert a photo somewhere. I know they put some up on the TAFE website, so I'll just take a photo from there and snapshot it in. And I also snapshot a picture of all the chocolate bars that were made. Actually, I think I've got some photos of my own that I made. So I'll snapshot that into the vlog. And we've done chocolate decorations. We learned how to make cigars and stuff, and it was really cool and yummy. And we don't have cooking in the second week. I have to wait an entire week to be able to cook again. And I want to cook. All I want to do is just cook and cook up a storm and make things. Like, most people say that decorating is their most favourite part of it. But my most favourite part of being able to make something is you start with flour, and it's just like a couple of bland, boring looking ingredients, and you turn it into this amazing, magnificent thing that just, it's amazing. It's like this solid, three-dimensional thing that you can consume and looks good, and it's just like you're making everybody happy. And yeah, not very good for you. A lot of butter. A lot of butter. But anyway, that is what I'm doing at TAFE. And yeah, now all I need to do is save up for my EverDrive 64 card. Did I tell you? I am not too far off getting an EverDrive 64, which is insert picture here. Alright, that is an EverDrive 64 card. Basically, that allows me to put games that I already have for the Nintendo 64 onto this game cartridge, and then I can play them without damaging the original consoles. Basically, any game I want on that, and I can play to my heart's content from the original console with the original controllers, and that is going to be brilliant. And then after that, I'm probably going to save up for the cartridge version, the Game Boy Color cartridge version of, I think it's called the EverDrive Game Boy or something. Then save up for that one next. And then I'm going to save up for the NES version of that. And yeah, I'm such a big nerd sometimes with all this stuff. But anyway, I will see you when I do another vlog. Goodbye!